Good day everyone, I'm Hurley of Warfare Reviews here, back at it again with my review for the CCZ Solo. And before I proceed, I'd like to thank Keep Hi-Fi. Yes, it is quite rare, but I'd like to thank Keep Hi-Fi for sending this unit to me in an exchange for a very honest and transparent review. Rest assured na all of my reviews are transparent to the core and as much as possible very raw para win-win sa ating lahat, okay? Okay. So, the CCZ Solo is, or CCZ as a brand or as a company, is quite rare when it comes to their IM releases. They release, as far as I know, like once in a blue moon. Oo, pag nag-release sila. And then, pag nag-release sila, unlike dati talaga, nung like newer brand sila, makikita mo yun agad na nag-release sila. Ngayon, not so much. Dahil na rin sa mas marami ng IEMs ngayon, yung mas rampant or mas nilalabas. And here is the CCZ Solo or DCO2 Solo, I believe. Basta ayan DCO2 CCZ Solo, 'di ba? Mm. I haven't heard the CCZ DCO1 kung may DCO1 man kasi it's been a while since Kipify contacted me to review their products. Okay, so as you can see, here's the box. The box is nothing too special because I believe this IM is under $30 or $20. Yung sound niya din reflects on that as well. We'll talk about it later. Okay? So, here's the box. Wala siya ganong accessories na kasama. Oo, it is very very bare bones. Even a pouch, wala ring pouch. Even an extra set ng ear tips or extra 3 sets ng ear tips, wala din. So, you'll get with the 3 sets ng ear tips na small, medium, at large, as you can see. Oh, ayan pa rin yung ear tips na gamit nila. It is your usual na may lip. And here is the IM in the cable itself. Oo. Yung cable, wala naman siyang problem when it comes to yung usability niya. Ang problem ko dito, however, is it gets tangled easily, lalo na pag nakaganto. For sure, kapag inuntangle ko to, or kapag hindi ko na to pinaikot ng ganto, there will be a tangled portion, which is, I don't really like. But, then again, this is a $20 IM, so, I guess wala naman parang, like, deal breaker for it. And here is the design. And as you can see, it is quite sleek. It is quite elegant in my opinion. Oh, I do like this design. This is metal, by the way. Na andito yung patented nila daw na rubber fin sa tenga para hindi masakit sa tenga mo yung IM pagsuot. Ayun yung sabi. Oo. I do believe this is one dynamic driver then as well, or I could be wrong kasi I don't really look that much in in driver configurations. As long as it sounds good to me, it sounds good. I won't be counting dynamic drivers. I won't be counting drivers in general pag suot ko na sa tenga ko. Oo. Ang mahalaga sa akin, if it sounds good, it sounds good. And as far, yeah, I do believe na one dynamic driver nga lang ito din. Wala nakalagay sa sa page niya. But well, as for the drivability, madali lang naman ma-drive ang CCG Solo. Wala kang magiging problem dito. As most of their products na na-review ko na rin before or a year ago, ganoon naman din talaga. Wala siyang problems when it comes to drivability. So, kahit phone mo yung gamitin mo, like let's say, gamitin mo siya pang games, pang conference calls, meetings, pang calls lang itself, pang sound trip, wala kang magiging problem doon. Wala siyang kahit anong compromise kapag direkta sa phone mo lang gamit or sa what do you call this, sa laptop, or even sa DAP if you have. As for the scalability, I do believe yung tenga ko na parang wala naman ako narinig na like huge difference pag plinag to sa hi-fi or sa audio file oriented devices. Wala naman siyang parang like changes na night and day. Mas may changes pa kapag like nagpalit ka ng ear tip actually. Oo, pero ayun nga, in a nutshell, if as is lang yung pag-usapan natin, wala siyang gaanong changes or wala siyang gaanong parang deal breaker slash parang what do you call this, yung parang compromise sa tunog yung setup na ganito. It is more than enough for daily use or even for commutes. It gets the job done. while not being sounding bad. So that is a good thing. Okay? Napunta tayo sa sound signature. As most CCZ IEMs, the CCZ Solo follows the usual home brewed sound, if you may, or yung parang house sound ng CCC, which is warm. Oo, itong unit na to in particular, the CCC Solo, is a warm V-shaped sound signature. Ito exhibits a warm V-shaped sound signature. So like yung mga EDMs, when it comes to bass, yung mga EDM or bassy hip hop tracks, recent tracks, wala kang magiging problem doon. Dito sa CCC Solo. Kasi itong CCZ Solo is a sub-bass oriented, or sub-bass dominant siya. Sub-bass dominant yung bass niya. So, it is very rumbly, it is very thick. Hindi naman din sobrang iwan yung mid-bass niya, may mid-bass naman, pero mas ramdam or mas halata mo talaga yung sub-bass compared sa mid-bass kapag nakikinig ka na ng like let's say bassy tracks, ganun, or EDM, yan, mga hip-hop, rap, mas ramdam mo yung rumble kaysa sa punch. Yung decay niya is nasa saktong side. It is average. Hindi siya sobrang bagal, hindi sobrang bilis. So, it is very sufficient enough. However, in return, dahil nga ganun yung characteristic ng bass niya, may slight bleed siya sa mids. Pero, ayun nga, bago tayo mag-proceed sa mids, the CCC Solo is sabihin na natin, one of the options that a budget bass head can consider. Kasi, base-oriented siya eh. As long as na, ayun nga, mahilig ka sa bass and gusto mo yung design, pasok to dun. Okay? When it comes sa mids, yung mids is warm, thick, lush, nandyan smooth, if you may. Definitely hindi siya vivid. Hindi siya like super vivid, pero hindi rin naman siya kulang sa detail for its price. May mild mid-bass bleed to keep things warm din. So, ayun, if mahilig ka sa like yung malinis talaga na tunog, this isn't for you. Pero kung naghanap ka ng budget set na smooth, na alam mo yun, parang magagamit mo siya throughout the whole day, di ba? The CCC Solo fits the bill as well, the end. But that doesn't mean na parang like this is the most outstanding or this is the best IM that you could think of. No, it is far from it. But it isn't bad rin, okay? Now, punta tayo sa upper mids. Yung upper mids is mildly elevated. Nandun naman yung decent air, clarity, and sparkle. Wala naman din siyang unnatural peaks and harshness. Actually, magkakaroon lang siya ng peaks and harshness if and only if naka-max volume ka sa loud enough na source mo, and at the same time, yung track mismo is poorly recorded or intended na ganun yung tunog niya. Like, for example, yung Travis Scott, Sicko Mode, ayan, Stick With You, Pussycat Dolls, yung mga type ng ganyang, na sadya talaga na may extra crispy yung upper frequencies. Ayun. Sa what do you call this? Sa mga hindi gaano sensitive sa upper frequencies, this can still be a option for them. However, kapag very sensitive talaga na parang kahit nga ayun, yung sa sigaw mode is sobrang rinding-rindi talaga na infuriating, syempre, you may want to look for something else. Particularly, an IEM na sobrang rolled off sa pagdating sa upper frequencies. Kasi ito hindi rolled off eh. Hindi rin kulang in my opinion. So, ayun, dadako nga tayo sa treble. Yung treble niya is elevated, mildly elevated if you may. May magandang extension. It is actually decent for the price and air. Wala siyang extra crispiness to it. Personally, wala akong narinig na extra crispiness. Wala rin siya nakakairitang harsh or peaks dito sa region na to. So, very commendable and recommendable yung CCC Solo for it. As for the detail retrieval, it is average at best since of course it is a good what do you call this? It is a good remark when it comes dito sa IEMs na to under 20 or 30 US dollars kasi hindi nahuhuli yung yung detail retrieval nila or resolution. Okay? Now, as for the technical performance, again, this is average at best for this price. There is nothing to write home about. But that doesn't mean na this is a bad sounding IEM. It is very far from it. This is a very decent IEM for its price. Yung soundstage niya is your usual wide and deep. Wider than deep actually. Tapos yung separation and layering, it is really it is good. May times lang na congested yung tunog niya kapag very busy yung passages and tracks, but hindi naman siya deal breaker for me. Again, we're talking about under $30 dito. And yung imaging niya, it is alright. It is accurate enough. Very accurate. Pag like, naglalaro ka ng competitive games or nakikinig ka ng live performances, walang problem doon. So, saan siya maganda i-compare? Sa mga ka-price niya lang din halos. Like, for example, yung Textura D minor. Yung D minor when compared dito is more balanced despite being warm. Mas safe din yung tunog nun overall, lalo na sa upper frequencies. And mas versatile din siya kasi meron pa siya mga extra filters for it na pwede mong gawing halos katunog ng netong CCC Solo, yung Textura D minor kasi nga may filter siya. May U-shaped filter siya actually doon. Oo. Tapos yung cable niya, I'd say na mas prefer ko yun kasi mas hindi siya tangle prone, that's for sure. Tapos may kasama pa siyang dongle for it. So, when it comes to value for money and yung pagka-premium yung feels, dito siguro D minor is quite better when it compared dito sa CCC Solo. However, yung fit ng Textura D minor may not be for everyone, lalo na may additional heft na or additional bigat yung IM drivers niya when compared dito sa CCC Solo kasi mas madali talaga isuot to, truth be told. For if like value for money yung hanap mo, of course the Textura D minor is better compared dito, but if like let's say yung just gets the job done, wala kang problem sa fit and all, gusto mo lang ng like gumagana but at the same time hindi tunog gongo, this CCC Solo is fits better on that. Ang next one nating i-compare is the Tangzu 1R Studio Edition. Kasi ang Studio Edition is a neutral sounding IM. Some people say it is a flat. I'd say it's neutral na may slightly emphasis sa vocals. Mas manipis yung tunog niya compared dito. While ito is mas ma-bass talaga and mas ma-treble as well. Lamang lang yung 1R SE when it comes sa mids kasi clear talaga and open, very vivid. Sa technical performance, mas better slightly yung 1R SE but not by much when compared dito sa CCC Solo. Mas better yung 1R SE when it comes sa sound stage and sa separation and layering. Mas malinis talaga siya. Medyo halata din yan as well. Sa drivability, wala naman ako naging problem. Both IMs are drivable or easy to drive sa phone. Walang problem doon. And lastly, try natin siya i-compare sa KZ EDC Pro. Ayan, sige. But Aurify Hurley, you know na yung KZ EDC Pro is at 200 pesos or under 15 USD IM. Why compare? To me personally, magandang i-compare yon para malaman mo kung ano yung like makukuha mo sa price na 20 USD as an example. So, ayun yung i-compare natin. When compared sa KZ EDC Pro, mas refined and mas malinis yung tunog nito. That is for sure. Mas less din yung warm nito, but at the same time, mas less yung thickness nito when compared sa EDC Pro. Mas blunted yung upper frequencies ng EDC Pro, while ito, mas malinis siya, mas crispy, mas clean, mas well extended, mas parang mas sinsin or parang mas may detail out of it. Same goes sa technical performance. Pero yun nga, if mas smoother or mas hindi prone sa harshness yung tunog, the KZ EDC Pro is a bit better when compared dito. Pero again, mas okay na din for most people yung ganito para like let's say hindi sila makukulangan unless na lang talaga very sensitive yung tenga mo sa upper frequencies. Kasi ito, it doesn't seem to hinder or it doesn't seem to cover up kumbaga yung upper frequencies niya. Kaya it can be a double-edged sword depende sa gagamit. Okay, so anong verdict ko dito sa CCC Solo? Well, CCC Solo, if in a nutshell, decent yung tunog niya. Okay, it is very decent. Wala akong like naging personal problems out of it, lalo na sa price na to. Oo. Pero if like naghahanap ka ng very competitive talaga sa price or yung gusto mo talaga naririnig mo yung pangalan sa market, Oo, rampant yung pangalan or rampant yung unit itself, this CCC Solo is not for you. Kasi this is mostly, this IEM or this brand in a nutshell is mostly under the radar recently. But if sound matters to you, this can be one of your choices, lalo na kung budget-based head ka. Oo, mas refined yung tunog nito actually, yung bass niya mas refined compared sa KBE Rose Finch. Pero mas bassed yun. Pero yun nga, mas hindi refined yung tunog nun. Parang mas at times yung bass nun compared dito. Ito talaga, sakto lang halos lahat for its price, for under $30. Okay? And that ends my quick review actually ng CCC Solo. Kasi marami naman na siyang like, anong tawag doon, familiar ang tunog sa price na to. Pero ayun nga, I did my best na parang i-differentiate siya compared dun sa the rest ng nasa competition na mga kilala. Okay? And ang next review natin will be this one. Actually, this is quite interesting to me. It's been a while since I reviewed an IM like this. Yan, the Celeste Ignite X Beast. Pinadala sa atin. Yeah, ayun. See you on the next... Ay, sorry. Oh. Okay. See you on the next one.